warm welcome. Today we have practice to calm the mind and an all rounded practice to improve strength and flexibility. When you are ready, we will begin. Come to the mat and sit in cross leg position. Props, we don't need any props for today's class, but if you have props like blanket, blocks, and you know how to use them, then feel free to do that. Sit tall, sit upright, use your hands beside your hips, check your torso is in the center, chest is lifted, relax your shoulders, relax your face. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times to calm the mind. Bring your hands in prayer position, fingers together, rest your thumbs on your chest, close your eyes. Just connect with your breath first. Pay attention to all body parts. Your sitting bones are connected to the ground. Allow your toes to relax. Relax your knees. Observe where the breath is going. Where do you feel the breath in your body, in your throat, in your chest, or abdomen? Now use inhalation to sit tall, to lift the chest with inhale. With exhale, allow your shoulders to come down and extend them out towards the sides. On next exhale, complete exhale followed by deep inhale. When you finish, slowly release your hands onto your thighs and open your eyes. Come to the table position. Your hands are roughly shoulder distance apart, some distance between the fingers, and lengthen your fingers. Just have a look at your fingers. All the fingers are leaning towards the front, they're not curling. Your knees are hip width apart and toes tucked in. Your torso is roughly parallel to the ground. Now sit buttocks to the heels and allow your arms, your hands to extend forward towards the front. Maintain the breath. Slowly come forward and move back. Once more, sit buttocks to the heels. Feel the stretch. Allow your arms to go forward. Observe where you experience the stretch or length in your shoulders, in your arms. Slowly come forward and get into downward dog. Lift your knees, raise your hips up. Bring the balls of your feet and toes onto the mat. Walk your legs towards your hand direction and gently come up under control to Tadasana with feet hip width apart. Now we'll do a small sequence. Let's do it together. Arms at your sides, chest lifted. Bring your hands to your hips. As you inhale, raise your left leg. On exhale, bring it all the way back. Longest stance between your legs. Open the back of your knee of your left leg. Now bend forward to bring your hands onto the mat. Stay here, get settled first, and then move your right leg back to transition into downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maintain the natural breath. Slowly come forward to high plank, slide your legs back. If this is too intense, feel free to bring your knees on the ground. Back to downward dog while engaging your abdomen. Walk your legs forward. Once you come forward, stay here into forward bend, Uttanasana. Legs straight or legs bent, up to you. Bring your hands or fingers onto the mat, or your hands can be on your legs. Choose the option. Intention here is to create gentle stretch at the back of your legs in your back muscles. Allow your torso to go forward towards the ground. Let the gravity do the job of lengthening your back muscles. Under control, come up, rolling each vertebrae at a time. Back to mountain pose, Tadasana. Natural breath. Let's do the opposite side. Bring your hands onto your hips. As you inhale, raise your right leg. On exhale, bring it all the way back. Get stable here first. Open the back of your knee, of your back leg. Then move forward, hands onto the mat. Allow your toes to extend forward. Come into downward dog. Your feet are roughly hip width apart, arms straight at the elbows. Press all your fingers well onto the mat. Pay attention to your little fingers and thumbs. Often the tendency is to keep them slightly up from the ground or the mat. So pay special attention to bring them down onto the ground. Slowly moving, come to high plank. Now this time when you are in high plank, widen the chest. That means you're not rounding your upper back like this. Instead, you have wide chest, shoulders going away from each other and back. Back to downward dog. In downward dog, take a deep breath. Slow exhale. Walk your legs towards your hands. Stay in forward bends for few breaths. This time when you are in forward bend, pay attention to your body weight on your feet. Make sure you're not heavy at the front of your feet or on your heels. Your weight is evenly spread among your feet. Now this time if you can straighten your legs a bit more to allow your trunk to go forward more towards the ground, then do that. On next inhale, come up. Back to Tadasana. Normal breath. Release and relax. Have you ever wondered why they named the pose downward dog? In ancient Indian villages, yogis observed the world around them deeply, including animals. One of the animals that most fascinated them was the dog. After resting, it will push its front two legs on the ground to stretch its entire spine, lifting the tailbone up, chest open. So they named the pose Adho Mukha Svanasana. Adho means down, Mukha means face, Swan means dog. downward facing dog, honoring the dog's natural wisdom. And most importantly, they observed dogs don't rush. They stretch patiently, stay grounded, and connected with their instincts. Now, when we repeat the sequence and come to downward dog, we'll try to cultivate the same energy into the pose. Let's do it together. Come at the front of your mat. Stand in Tadasana with feet hip width apart. Bring your hands to your hips. As you inhale, raise your left leg up. On exhale, bring it all the way back. Get stable here. Open the back of your leg, back leg straight. Observe your body weight. Press the front foot well onto the mat. Chest lifted and shoulders going down. Bend forward. Bring your hands to the mat. This time, when you are in low lunge position, your fingers or hands onto the mat or on the blocks. Observe your shoulders. Move them back. Chest is still wide to the extent you're trying to create more length in the back. Allow your hips to go more down towards the ground. Too many instructions. Move into downward dog. Maintain the natural breath. Pressing all your fingers well onto the mat. Straighten your arms. Just bring the image of the dog doing the downward dog. Come to high plank. Back to downward dog. Once more, pressing your all the fingers well onto the mat. Move your chest more towards your thigh direction. Now walk your legs towards your hands. Come to forward bend. This time in downward dog, use your fingers to straighten your toes. Feel free to bend your legs at the knees so that you can reach to your toes. On next inhale, come up under control. Back to mountain pose. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale as you raise your right leg up. On exhale, bring the right leg all the way back. Slide it back so that your back leg is straight. Relax your face, chest lifted. Bend forward, bring your hands onto the mat. Bring your hips more towards the ground so that your thigh is more parallel to the floor. Move to downward dog. Once you get stable in downward dog, imagine how dog lifts its tail up towards the sky to stretch the entire spine. Try to bring the same alignment into the pose by moving the hips back so that you are creating more length in the entire spine from your low back, mid back, your upper back, all the way through your head towards the ground. Slowly come forward to high plank. Back to downward dog. Maintain the natural breath. Walk your legs forward. Come to forward bend. Some distance between your toes. Use your fingers. Gently roll yourself up under control. Back to mountain pose. Release and relax. Come to the mat in lying position. Lie on your back. We'll do a counter pose as a cooling pose. Lie on your back. Bring your right leg on top of your left thigh as high as possible. your right knee going away from your chest, and move your left knee more towards your chest, towards your left chest. Now, needle your right hand through the legs and left arm around the side of your left leg. Catch hold at the top of your left shin to increase the intensity of the stretch. Allow your shoulders to relax, not lifting them up towards your ears like this. Instead, they are going down. Maintain the natural breath and pay attention to the sensations that you are experiencing in your leg, in your glutes, and your hips. Slowly release your hand. Bring your arms in line with your shoulders and move your right knee all the way down towards the right. Bring it onto the ground. Now, go towards the opposite side. Bring your right foot onto the ground. Let's do this a few more times. A gentle stretch to release and relax our back muscles. Keep going. Make this a last round. This time, when you come to the center, bring both the feet onto the mat. Raise your left leg and bring your left leg on top of your right thigh as high as possible. So your left outer ankle joint is onto your right thigh towards the knee. Moving your left knee away from the torso. Bring your right knee towards the chest. Needle your hand through the legs. Right arm around the side. Interlock your fingers or your hands can be on top of each other. Gentle stretch. Make sure you maintain the intensity of the stretch that you are creating at the back of your left leg to medium or slightly higher. Do not overstretch. Pay attention to your jaw and teeth. Your jaw is relaxed. You are breathing naturally. That means most probably you are not overstretching. Slowly release your hands and bring your arms in line with your shoulders. Move your left knee towards the ground first. Then move your left foot towards the right. Bring it onto the ground. Keep going. 2 more rounds towards the left and then right. Last round. Come back to the center. Bring the soles of your feet onto the ground. Straighten your legs. Wiggle your legs side by side to release any tension or tightness. Pause. Turn towards the right or left and come up. And sit in cross-leg position just like we did at the start of the class. Sit tall, sit upright. Bring your hands in prayer position. Close your eyes. Imagine as if strings are attached at the top of your shoulders and your torso is being pulled up towards the ceiling. You're creating more length in your torso. Now, with that imagination, use inhalation to elongate your torso more towards the sky. Use exhalation to relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Since most of us work on computers for a long time, we naturally end up lifting our shoulders up towards the ears. Any frown lines at the forehead, let them go. Relax your eyes. Let's take this opportunity to thank ourselves for being engaged in the practice to improve our health and mind. Practice to calm the mind, to improve strength and flexibility. Through this, we all help each other to improve our physical and mental well being. People around you get encouraged. People around you feel motivated through your actions, not just through words. Now bring the image of you sitting in cross leg position, sitting upright and tall with gentle smile on your face. Hold that image of you in front of your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Release your hands onto your thighs. If you enjoyed today's practice, please consider giving me a like and subscribe. See you next time. Until then, may your practice stay with you off the mat. Namaste.